don't you come? Here we go. I want you to introduce and welcome a guy who works at the improvisation where I work at also as a pianist and Copacabana, Comedy U. He's did a lot of television appearances, and he's a very talented person. Let's bring him on as Mr. Mike Langworthy.
Thank you very much, Lloyd. My name is Mike Langworthy, and it's great to be here. I'm not originally from this area. I'm from the Midwest. I lived in Detroit for about 10 years. That's where I picked up my nickname, Honky Motherfucker. Also a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, and I say that because I know you're looking at me, you're thinking swarthy Sicilian field hand. But no, I am a wasp, and we're taught to suppress our emotions. A wasp child grows up believing Valium is one of the 4 basic food groups, so you gotta understand where my head is at. And, oh man, I'll never forget the day I got these glasses either. All that chanting. Hey, 4 eyes! 4 eyes, 4 eyes. And finally I had to say, Mom, take it easy. No, I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. I think she had kids just so she'd have somebody to smell food to make sure it was bad. Oh, she never threw anything away. We had meat in our refrigerator from extinct animals. It's not easy growing up on Dodo helper, believe me. And she'd make me smell stuff she knew was bad. It's like, smell this stuff with the mold on it, would you, Mike? Yeah, meanwhile, you could get penicillin from this stuff. There's people with the clap eating out of our refrigerator hoping for a cure. As soon as it comes out of the fridge, the parakeet's swinging upside down on the perch. Polly wants a gas mask. The dog's got a gun to his head. I swear to God, I pulled the trigger. You don't put that stuff back. There's even roaches crawling around going, I hope you don't expect us to eat that. I can't go shopping with my mom. I mean, even now, she's got no idea about my taste. We go to a department store. I'm in the campus department. I'm looking at the button-down shirts. Mom is 50 yards away. She's holding stuff up over her head like Happy Face golf pants. Now, these things are lime green, man. They got little yellow happy faces all over. I wear these pants, people start having acid flashbacks. So look at those pants! Oh! 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 Oh, that green! Little yellow faces! I'm in Nam again! And she treats me like such a child, too, man. We go to the store. I'm 33 years old. The first thing she says is, don't get lost. Man, I was so mad when she said that. I jumped up out of that stroller. Always used to compare me to my little brother, too. It's like, why can't you be more like Dad? Finally, I said, okay. I'll start wearing your panties when you're not home. When I was a kid, I wanted my sex questions answered. I don't think that's so bad, but it's a mistake if you ask your mom, man. I was about 5 years old. I'm going, Mom, can... Mom, can you, like, have a baby if you're not married? And I'll never forget this. She said, why, of course you can, Mike, if you want to burn in hell for all eternity. Now, I already knew I couldn't go to my dad. My dad's in the Marine Corps, World War II, and Korea. Never quite got over it. Actually used to make us call him Captain Daddy around the house. And everything was military. My kid brother comes home with a better report card than me one time. My dad promotes him, makes him my older brother. You can imagine trying to ask this guy a question about sex, though, because I made that mistake one time. I'm like 7 years old. He hangs a sheet up on the wall. He shows me an Army training film, Why Sergeant Johnson Can't Piss Anymore. He hands me a box of rubbers. He says, keep your nose clean, kid. I was 7 years old. I took him literally. I'm walking around the house looking like the Elephant Man. But eventually I did get to date, not mainstream women right away. I mean, nobody as attractive as all the women that are here today. I had to date a big girl for a while. You know, when I'm talking big, no waistline, just a horizon. It's very difficult. I mean, we went to a costume party one time. She wore a grass skirt, came to pick me up at my house. I thought the lawn was moving, okay? And I didn't know whether to take the car or the ride-on mower. It wasn't all bad. She was an ivory girl. Of course, they made her trim those tusks when she joined the circus. It's all right. Eventually, I had sex, which was great. I mean, I was real worried, too, man. I mean, real worried. My first time, I'm thinking, is she gonna like me? Am I gonna like her? Is it gonna be any good? All this anxiety builds up. Man, no problem. It was over like that. Of course, she was a little steamed, but I figure that's what God made batteries for. Oh, yeah, there's some guy groaning in the back. Yeah, meanwhile, all over New York, there's men going, honey, how come this flashlight's dead again? The women are going, the batteries got wet. Yeah, that's it, they got wet. Sure. Right. But the problem with sex isn't sex. Anyway, it's birth control. There's no good method of birth control. And then these sex experts come on TV. You know, like Dr. Ruth Westheimer. She screws you up about every form of birth control. She says, just make it fun. Just work it into the foreplay. Come on, how am I supposed to work a rubber into the foreplay? Come on, look at me. When I'm excited, trying to get a rubber on. It's like trying to get a balloon over a Buick, okay? And women, God bless you, how are you guys ever going to work a diaphragm into the foreplay? Come on, what's a woman going to lie in bed with me going, oh, my. You like it when I touch you there? You hot now? You ready to have a real good time? Well, great. Here's a party hat and a noisemaker. I'll be back in 15 minutes. So, I guess it's about time for me to get out of here. I just want to know if we have any people from Irish extraction here. Yeah? That's great. I love the Irish, especially the Irish Americans, because you're the people with the class. You're the people that have integrity. You drew the line at plastic explosives, and I respect you for that. You were over in Ireland. Said, so Seamus, you don't want to blow up that school? Well, to hell with you then. It's off to America with you. So just before I go, let's all sing the Irish national anthem, okay? I know you can help me out with the words, those of you who are Irish. Ah, your father's a Catholic and my father's not, so don't walk by my house unless you want to get shot. Come on, join in. We believe in the same God, but not the same way, so we'll blow up a family or two every day. Come on, everybody. Oh, I guess I must have pissed you off. Well, okay, fine. I guess my time's up. I had a great time. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.